every time I looked in the mirror, I was tired of looking at myself. So eventually, I figured out a way that I didn't have to look in the mirror anymore. At least not look in the mirror and actually see myself. And that way was start out with drinking, partying a little bit here and there. Then it went to smoking marijuana, but definitely needed some more than that, so got into other things. You know, got into the pills, got into ecstasy, got into coke.
I started drinking when I was 26. I was in an abusive relationship, married to the same guy for 16 years. He was physically, mentally abusive to me and to my kids. I drank to be able to continue to cope.
I used for a good 15 years on and off. There were points where I was never sober for months and years, to where I didn't even know what it was like to be sober anymore.
Now we all know where using goes. You go right down that one-way path. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No one can stop you. No one can say anything. You're gonna use.
Ended up causing a whole bunch of problems. I got 2 DUIs. If I'm ever caught with another DUI again, it's a felony. Got drug paraphernalia charge. I don't know how many thousands of dollars I've spent in court and how many days I've spent in front of the judge, and just like all stuff that could have been avoided.
A lot of things that I did wrong, but you know, if I just knew if I could do it over again, I would try.
Stopping is not an easy thing. Studying and learning about it is very helpful for me now, but it really comes down to the burning desire to learn why we use. Why do I take this pill or drink when I know that it's a temporary fix and the problems are still going to be there?
I wasn't happy for decades, you know, the entire time I was doing it. I thought I was happy though. I didn't realize until I quit that there's really more to life than just being on this huge rush to find dope and then to get high, but then you never get high enough, you know, to take away all the pain.
I was definitely a mess. My emotional issues, I'd break down when things got tough. When anything got tough for me or I got uncomfortable, I was gone. I didn't want anything to do with anything that was going to make me feel like I had to be someone else or do something I didn't want to do. I used to talk about not wanting to sell out. Oh, I don't want to do that. You know, if I got to do that, then that means I'm a sellout. So I'm just going to stay here, smoke my drugs, drink my alcohol, and live a pretend life. I'm going to try to do these good things, live a good job, and be nice to people, but I'm going to keep these secrets for myself, because if I am like everybody else, then I'm a sellout. I can't be unique or genuine. Well, that was definitely true. I was unique or genuine. I just not unique or genuine in the way that I now see that I really wanted to be.
There's a whole huge, absolutely amazing world out there that you can't see when you're caught up in your addiction.
And something happened that it's kind of hard to explain. It was a miracle. I had a friend who reached out to me. I eventually became clean. And the misery and the depression and the hopelessness of the future went away. And I realized for the first time that I do matter, and that there is a future, and that there is hope. And that's why I come to you today, and that's why I'm so grateful that you are here, a part of this amazing program, because this is what this program at Candeo does. It brings hope. It takes away those feelings of depression and fear and replaces them with happiness and joy. And I know that as you go through this program, if you do give it your effort, that you will become clean. You will be in a position where I am now, where I can say I'm clean and I'm happy.